welcome back to the Untitled Park Series and welcome back to Melodyville. You're probably wondering, there's no time-lapse. What's going on? This episode is going to be split into two because there is some very exciting stuff that has happened regarding Melodyville, the area as a whole, and Planet Coaster 2. There's a brand new DLC in the game and it has completely changed everything about my entire life. So today I'm going to show you some exciting updates to do with Melodyville, the DLC, and there is some new weather that I'm very excited to show you, especially the snow. They have added snow to the game and it has completely changed the way the park looks, and yeah, I'm going to show you the whole park in the snow. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, there's a couple bits over there that weren't there before. If you're watching the videos and not the live streams, basically we added these teacups. They're record player themed, as you can probably tell, and it has a fully functioning moving needle, which I'm very excited about. As you can see, the frame rate has passed away, but I've learnt my lesson. I don't need to go that hard with like the details, but hey, it's there now, and I have added a lot more theming and a whole queue line. So let's go through that right now. It is called Turntable Twist. Someone commented that. Let me get their name up. Porton's Addict commented, I think, the turntable twister. I got rid of the ER, but turntable twist I like a lot, and I think it fits with the whole area. It's friendly, it's goofy, and yeah, I think it works really well. So let's go in the queue line, and I'm going to show you what I've done. Ignore the floating roof. You'll know why I've done that in a minute. So you walk in, the safety board's going to be there, obviously, and you walk in, and it's got and it's very garden-like. I was very inspired by Ghostly Manor at Porton's Park, which you'll probably be able to tell given that I've copied this exact thing from Porton's Park. But you walk in, you've got a lovely fountain with a rotating music note up there. You may have seen we did this on stream and it didn't look anything like this. It looked terrible. So now it looks nice. And you're walking around the queue, there's some like statues on music notes and some friendly little guys from the Toybox pack. This doesn't really fit with the theme, but I thought, hey, they're new. You might as well. You walk around, it's not the longest queue in the world, but you get a good view of all the rides in the area. There you go, Melody Maker, 5,000. Again, you get a good view of the needle going up and down. What is that? What the hell is that? Okay, and yeah, you continue walking down, you go around the fountain again, which was nice. More music note statues over there. Keep walking around, you got the start and stop and the needle up and down button over there. Some greenery. Oh. Hello. More music notes because it's a music themed area. And then you come around. Obviously, this big old blue fence will not be there. I'm just kind of blocking it off for the time being because there will be a new ride there. And I think I'm going to put one of the new rides from the Toybox pack, which I'm very excited about. And we'll get onto that in a bit. And then you come around here. We have got some stickers that were placed on there. Again, from the Toybox pack. I love the Toybox pack. It is literally perfect for the area. And then you come up here. This is probably going to be a bit more themed. And then, yeah, you get on the ride as normal. And as a little funny note, I put 33 RPM on there. Normally, you wouldn't pin something into a record player, but you get the idea. And there we go. That is Turntable Twist fully complete. I say fully. I still need to put the exit foliage in, but that can wait. And yeah, more stickers, stuff like that. And yeah, overall, I'm very happy with it. I always wanted like a centerpiece for the whole town square. And yeah, I think it looks really good. And then I'm going to address the elephant in the room, the road. I am so happy with how the road turned out. I was going to have normal like boring road markings on there, but then I thought, no, I can do something better. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and make a piano and see what it looks like. And I loved it. And then I thought, this is supposed to be a colourful area. Let's just put swirly things in there. So I did that. And yeah, I think it looks really good. I absolutely love it. These aren't supposed to be there. But yeah, it goes around the whole area. Looks good. We've got bins as well. I got these from the workshop. Here's the creator and the code as well, if you want to take them for yourself. And yeah, there is a lot around the area. So yeah, I think it looks rather nice. And a little detail here, Melody Mainway is kind of the name of this whole road. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this whole area. And yeah, it's looking good. If you want an update regarding Melody Works, there's not a lot been happening. I've mainly been doing like the queue line and adding all the greenery around this area. But I haven't been doing that on camera because it's very boring. But yeah, nothing to worry about here. The only thing I probably would film would be the inside of the station because at the moment, there's nothing here. But that is for another day, and I'm kind of having a break from it because this is taking a long time, and this is going to be taking a long time. Another little update, I made a Melodyworks poster billboard for the ride. Annoyingly, it's a little bit too bright in the game, and I don't really know how to fix it. These billboards are lit, but I found in daylight the lit ones are a lot brighter than the unlit ones, which didn't really make sense, but hey ho, there you go. What does it look like at night? The same. So yeah, I'm not sure I like how bright it looks in the park when it's nighttime, but hey, you can't win them all. And then we've just added some normal lamps around the park, around this area to make it look bright and happy. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have done so far regarding this bad boy. It's done, it's complete, and I'm just gonna not open it because it will lag out the whole park. Something else I've done in terms of Melody Manor, ooh, the inside, I'll show you that in a bit. I have made the exit path look a bit nicer, and I'm so happy with how, like, I don't know, cozy it looks, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you come out of the corridor here, you come out into the like garden lawn thing, and yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. It looks perfect. So yeah, you'll come out here, and yeah, overall I love it. And overall this area is coming along very well. I had a bit of a wobble when I placed down the ride, and it was like open, the road wasn't there, the pavement wasn't there, it looked very like empty, and I thought, oh, there is so much to do. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to start placing stuff down. If it works, it works. If not, I'm not recording it, so it doesn't matter. But in the end, I love the way it looks, and it's definitely brought the whole like colourful, kiddie, vibrant vibe to it. And yeah, I love it. So what is going to go over here? I was thinking either a log flume or one of the brand new rides in the Toybox pack, and I think it's got to be this one. What is this called? It's called Airdrop 1, and it's like a little family drop tower. There's one in Disneyland Paris that I haven't been on, but I've looked at. So, same thing. But yeah, I think this is the perfect fit to the park. If you're like sitting here, you're going to get a brilliant view of the ride, which is great because normally you wouldn't be able to see like a top-down view of the turntable. So it's worth all the hard work if the guests can actually see the turntable from above. I think it's a perfect fit, but I'm not gonna add this at the moment because theming it and doing all that stuff to it, you know, I take a long time theming, so I'm gonna leave it for a bit, mainly because this took time as well, and I want to have a little break. What? I want to have a little break from oh my god. I want to have a little break from I'm losing my mind. I want to have a little break from flat rides at the moment. So that brings me on to the big old mansion over here. And now the reason I said half of this video is time lapse and half of it is this is because I have recorded the first little bit of queue line for Melody Manor, and I am so happy with how it turned out. Ooh, there's a little sneak peek, but yeah, you'll see I put a lot of detail into it, and there'll be cinematics at the end to show you the whole thing. Yeah, just to put into perspective, this is the area we're working with. It's going to be an interactive shooting dark ride. I've got the theme in mind. I've just seen Golden Freddy down there. I've got the theme in mind. The layout and everything like that is going to be in a different video, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that is everything. No, it's not everything. Literally the main part I forgot to talk about. The weather. The snow in the game looks so good. I had a little look, but I wanted to save it for the video. But we can press snow, and you give it a couple seconds, and the whole entire park turns into a winter wonderland. Honestly, this looks so good. We're going to start off in Melodyville. I mean, just, it's so beautiful. And the level of detail for everything, like the snow is only on the top of here. It blocks out down. Oh my, it looks so good. Frontier have absolutely smashed it out the park. I mean, look at the buttons. Like, oh my, it looks so good, and I can't. Look at the needle. Damn, they have outdone themselves. And now the park does slow down a little bit, obviously, because there's a lot going on. I mean, look, you get snow on the roofs, you get snow on the stairs. Probably not great for health and safety. I absolutely love it. Oh, and the lake freezes over as well. Any water that you have in your park turns into ice, which is such a good detail. And yeah, it's perfect for Christmas, perfect for the winter update, and everything looks nice. If I could have it on all the time, I would, but obviously the snow is a little bit distracting. I think it's my favourite update they've ever released so far, and it's a free update as well. Absolutely brilliant. Frontier smashed it out of the park. They also added a thunderstorm effect as well, which is a lot more intense. I'll give you a little warning if you've got epilepsy, anything like that, look away. Oh gosh, I'm not a massive fan of the rain like overlay because it's just a lot to look at. But when the rain stops and you've got a nice cloudy day, I love the water effect you get on the pavement. Oh, it just looks so good. But there we go. That is everything I wanted to update you on, everything I wanted to show you. So now the time lapse is going to be the interior queue line for Melody Manor. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode where we begin making the layout for the new ride. And I can't wait. I've got some great ideas. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the time lapse. Well, hello, welcome to the time lapse. This is quite a short time lapse today, but as you see, we are making and beginning the interior for Melody Manor, and I'm so excited to show you what I've made today. This whole interior building that I've made so far is very detailed, and I don't think I'm going to be able to keep that up for the entire queue line and the ride, because we've got to keep in mind, this is only the queue line. We need to kind of put all our effort into the ride. So this is kind of the one-off. As soon as you walk in the manor, you've got a cool queue line to look at. And the idea is, this is like the main hall that you're looking at the moment. You walk in the queue line, you walk in the manor, you've got the main hall, and then you kind of go down some stairs into a creepy basement, and that is where you board the ride. A bit like Escape to Gringotts in Universal. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Like the 3D, you sit in a massive train. It's a half coaster, half screen. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But yeah, you kind of walk down some stairs, you're in the basement, and it all kicks off. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Obviously, we've got to keep in mind the whole time, this is a kids area. We can't make it too scary. But the theme for this, I might talk about it now. This is sort of like a soft launch for the theme, and I'll talk about it in later episodes for the newbies who join and don't know what I'm talking about. But for you get exclusive access. So this ride, obviously, it's themed to music. It's themed to like a haunted mansion type thing. Basically, you're going to be going around the manor, going through different rooms like Haunted Mansion, but along the way, you're going to encounter ghosts. But obviously, it's a music themed ride, so get ready for it. You might want to take a seat for this. The characters you're going to be shooting along the way are going to be ghost notes. Oh my gosh, the biggest brain ever. I've thought of that. So yeah, that's like the theme I'm going with. I'm very excited. You're going to be going through the ride, shooting the ghost notes to claim back the manor. That is the rough theme. It could change a little bit, but the ghost notes, I've got the idea now, so I'm sticking to that, and I'm very excited. But yeah, that's the theme. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. This is the first time I've actually built a ride, and I know what the theme is going to be before I build it. Oh, I got a text. So, and I know that sounds really bad, and you're like, oh, that's terrible planning, but hey, it doesn't matter. I've got an idea. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So at the moment, you can see me building the main centerpiece, the main hallway where you walk into. It's sort of inspired by the Tower of Terror lobby, where you walk in, it's like a lobby, everything looks creepy, worn down, stuff like that. But obviously, again, like I said, kids theme, so make it a little bit cartoony. And I couldn't find the right wooden texture for the walls. I was kind of going through all the different wood planks that we had, and some of them looked too detailed, some of them didn't look detailed enough. And then I thought, hang on, brand new DLC came out, how about we use the cardboard walls? Let's see how it looks. And at first it looked a little bit weird. It looked like chocolate on the walls. And in this time lapse that you're watching, I pointed 2 big spotlights on the wall, so it's a bit shiny. But at the end, hopefully you'll see, it looks a lot better. And with all like the wood trims on all the decoration bits, wow, what a great example. Hopefully you'll see that it's supposed to look a bit cartoony but wooden at the same time, and I'm very happy with it. It's very detailed. So like I said, I don't think I'll be able to keep that up through the whole queue line. But at the end of the day, you want to wow your guests as soon as they walk into the ride. I also just remembered, this is going to have a pre-show as well. I don't know if it's going to have 1 or 2 pre-shows, but I actually want to make a room that you walk into with doors, stuff like that, actors, screens, whatever. I want to make a pre-show before you get onto the ride. And yeah, because it's something I've never done before, and I've always wanted to do it. If you saw the video from the quarry, I got Bill to do that, who's a great... Go subscribe, by the way. But I want something sort of along them lines where there's some acting, it immerses you in. And yeah, I've always wanted to make a pre-show, and Tower of Terror, Haunted Mansion at Disney are some of my favourite rides. I mean, the Tower of Terror pre-show and the Haunted Mansion pre-show are so iconic. So I think, given that that's my main inspiration for the park, why not have a go at doing a pre-show myself. How hard can it be? That is going to come back to bite me, I can tell. But for now, we're making the grand haul, and yeah, very happy with it. I wanted the lighting to be quite dark, and as you know with Haunted Mansion, it's very dark when you walk in there, especially when you come out the pre-show. You don't know where you're walking. The amount of times I've walked into someone's hind legs because I can't see where I'm going. I do have to apologise to anyone who I've done that to. But yeah, overall, the new Toybox pack is absolutely amazing. I love it so much. I thought it would be really, really, really good for Melodyville because you want that cartoon look. But going through all the pieces, I don't think it would fit the best in Melodyville. You kind of got to pick and choose the pieces that I'm using. But that being said, it's a massive help, and I can't wait to use it for I can go back to the quarry if there's pieces for that. Liberty Lagoon, there'll definitely be pieces for it, and it will be really helpful for anything in the future. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. It's a very short voiceover today. Thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you with the cinematics of the whole area and Melody Manor. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.